Today is February 13th, 2010, and I'm on Willows Road driving to the Viejas Indian Reservation. This is the old Willows Road. To the right behind us, there used to be a spa many years ago, a real famous spa that many people visited. That's back in the late 1800s. We're making a left here. The left is to Viejas Grade Road. There is the sign. I don't know if you can see it. It says Viejas Grade Road. We're continuing over to Viejas. We're not in Viejas yet. Now, Viejas Grade Road used to be part of the main freeway, and right up ahead it merged off to the right through a bridge that's now gone. By the way, this is the old meeting tree here. All left is a stump. Whoops. And the old meeting tree, people just took a hand around there and have their beers and drink and solve the world problem. Off to the right, the road used to go down to an old bridge. The bridge was eventually blown up by the Army Corps of Engineers. That used to be the main road many, many years ago. So now we're still going through the Viejas Grade Road. Right ahead is the tribal sign that says, "Welcome to the Viejas Indian Reservation." Also to the right is one of the older style homes that we used to have many years ago. And when the reservation was first built, the government built those homes for us out of used lumber. Eventually, of course, the tribe paid for those homes through a land settlement and other types of things. Now, this particular road, in the olden days, roads used to have to follow section lines, and that's why there's a 90-degree turn down here. To the right is the back of the Viejas Casino and our Viejas Outlet Mall further on. So we're traveling to the right 90-degree turn. And some people, once they've had a few, think the road goes straight, and every once in a while you'll see the fence broken here as people try to go straight for some reason. But here is that 90-degree turn, really sharp turn, and again following the old section lines. There we go. Now to the left up here is the Viejas Mountain. Very important. It's a link between the worlds. If you want to apply the new theory between the multiverses, I'm not quite sure how it works, but in theory, they used to dance on every little small peak for 4 different nights and dance on the main peak during the solstice. And the ghosts also go from our graveyard up the mountain to do whatever souls do. So here is the Viejas Indian Reservation. To the left is one of the old style houses. I don't know if you can see it. There's another old style house to the left, and another one over to the left. Right there is another old style house. And to the right, we're coming up to the Viejas Fire Station. So we have our own fire station that services the entire community. And there is the Viejas Fire Station over to the right. Right here, the Viejas Fire Station. Slightly to the left here is the old stagecoach stop many years ago, when the stages came down from the from Descanso. They would stop here. You could little hotel. You could take a rest. And right here is one of the Viejas Indian schools, a state-funded school for the residents of the area. To the left is the tribal gymnasium, rather modern-looking building. I go there every morning to work out. And we'll continue. That mountain in front, my son said that people call it the Mad Mountain. I don't know what that is. And the drive through the Viejas Reservation, again, this is like a public road, so I can do this. I wouldn't go through a private road in the reservation. And to the left are some of the temporary housing people buy. Not temporary housing, but they're the modular kind of housing. And there is the tribal, used to be a dump there. Of course, now you can call it a recycling place or whatever. It's called Viejas Recycling and Disposal Center. I just saw the official sign. So we're driving through. Now we're actually on Browns Road. Browns Road, named after my grandfather Samuel Brown and his family. This is the Browns Road. Out there's a little mound in the field. That's kind of how we got our name. The Indian name for Viejas is Matar Awa. People would come over the top of a mountain or come down the trail, and they'd take a look, and it looks like there's a house in the middle of the valley. It's actually just a mound covered with brush. It looked like an old brush house. That's why it's called Matar Awa. Matar meaning outdoor or field or something. Awa is house. In a sense, it means house in the clearing. House in the clearing. Matar Awa. Viejas Mountain, by the way, is Chiokema, the Indian word, song dance. Song dance. Now it's called Viejas Mountain. Viejas because when they used to make slave raids, the Spanish used to make slave raids, all the young people run away, leaving the old ladies left here in the village. So it's called Villa de las Viejas, Valley of the Old Ladies. They couldn't get any slaves here from us. I guess the proper Catholic term is acolyte. That was many years ago, though. Instead of slave, but they in fact were slaves. Again, there's the Viejas Mountain, the link between the worlds. Here we go. Now we're going to the east end of Viejas. We're going to eventually exit Viejas up ahead. Luckily, everything's kind of green now. In the summer, it's all kind of orange, but now it looks kind of green. Very helpful. Very pretty. And we're coming up to the exit over here. And we're going to come up to the exit here. And what I'm going to do is drive you down to the Viejas Casino. Here we go. Here is the stop sign. And we're going to leave the Viejas reservation right here over the cattle guard. Boom, boom, boom. That's the cattle guard. So we're going to leave the reservation. Here we go. We've left the reservation, but right ahead, the reservation's on the left-hand side and the right-hand side. By the way, this is the entrance we like people to take when they come to the casino, which is East Willows Road. Everyone goes to West Willows Road. West Willows Road goes to a residential area, and we like them to take this road here. I guess we haven't advertised it enough. Over ahead, over to the right, is the Viejas Casino. Now, luckily, our tribe in San Diego also has an outlet mall on the left-hand side. The right-hand side is the Viejas Casino, which gives us many benefits to tribal members. The most important, which I think anyway, is health insurance. Since I've been ill in my lifetime, I know how important that health insurance is. So there is the Viejas Casino over to the right, and over to the left here is the Viejas Outlet Mall. Pretty good outlet mall, actually. It's a nice place to shop. Also new is the Viejas Bowling Alley. There's a bowling alley on the reservation. We've been there a few times. And again, over to the right, there's the casino. And over to the left, right there, is the outlet mall. And that front area, it looks like under a tent or something, is where they have the Night Fires show and the Ice Princess show at 9 o'clock. Very, very popular with the community outside of Viejas. And here we go. We're coming to a stop sign ahead. And very shortly we'll be leaving the reservation. No cattle guard. We're leaving the reservation. Here we go. We're going to stop. Let's hope this is the guy going to do. He's going to come first. Good. He's going to make a left and turn. And here we go. And well, very shortly we're leaving the reservation right now. No cattle guard, we're leaving the reservation. And that is your trip today through the Viejas Reservation.